where we have sharp takes and soft landings on blackness, pop culture mess, and the state of everything, specifically the 2026 Oscars today. I am Brittany,
I'm Ashley.
and we are live.
Yes, we are. Oh my God, we did it, y'all. What's
We did it,
up?
Joe.
Wow, we did it, Joe.
Wow, it's so great to be here. It's just insane.
Yeah, look at technology. Look at us go. Look at us millennials. Wow.
We could barely start the podcast, a wee few months ago. Now we're live on YouTube. I mean, honestly, might take over the world next.
Just
stay tuned.
Look out for us, okay?
But we're so glad to be here, and let's go ahead and address the black screen in the room. Casey, our producer, is on. She don't need to be like on, but she's on here as tech support, production support. So that is the black screen, I guess. Just wanted to address that. And
if you all can see her, can they see her? I don't know how this works.
Somebody tell us.
I'm the oldest one on this team. I don't know how this works. I just learned that Facebook Premium is not a thing.
I don't know how Facebook works.
I don't know what y'all can see and what you can't. So, here we are.
But the point is, we're here. We're happy to be here. And this episode is basically a special View from K-12 ep where we are talking all about Sunday night's Oscars, the wins, the outfits, the snubs, ? We'll get into it.
We're gonna get into all of it. Oh my gosh. Should we quickly tell them what the View from K-12 is, just in case there's any new people who don't understand?
Yes.
Shall I? Would you?
Yeah, please. No.
Sorry, we're all just too excited. Okay. The View from K-12 is our theory that when you are reserving a seat in a movie theater, specifically AMC, which this is not sponsored, but if you want to sponsor us,
call us.
Reach out. But in a movie theater, the best seat is K-12. Now, we say this lovingly because we care and we want to share this information, but do not go reserving all the damn seats because we're giving you an in. We're giving you an in, so don't box us out, okay? But anyway, we call our movie and TV review segment The View from K-12. And with this being awards season, we were like, this has to be a special View from K-12 segment. So
yeah,
let's go.
I feel like Ashley is our resident cinephile, and this season I was a fake one. I probably won't be doing that again. I'm not gonna lie. It's not something I enjoyed being a hater, but it's not for me. It's not that movies aren't for me, but it's just like Oscar movies are like a level of highbrow that I don't subscribe to, which is crazy because I'm very bougie. But
I was gonna say you have a lot of real, genuine leather. You have a lot of very fine.
I'm very
rich. So yes, you are. So I'm very surprised.
But the movies are not in that category. I was like, oh no! It's like at the end of every movie, I was like, this is not fucking for me. Like I'm not the target audience. I'm. Maybe that should change. Maybe I'm not the problem, actually.
It's not you.
The problem. It's everyone else, actually.
Hollywood needs to get it together.
But yeah, so we're gonna talk about everything. I thought we might start with best dressed. Or no, initial thoughts. I lied. Or our check-in, our testimony. We're gonna start with like initial thoughts about Oscar Sunday, from red carpets to the awards themselves.
You know what? Yeah, I think that's a good place to start. Yeah. Should we just volley back and forth? We didn't really.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I'm like, what you got?
I mean, well, I wore sparkles for this event because I'm very excited.
I also saw your dress on Sunday. Gorge.
Thank you so much.
For the occasion.
So much. Of course.
I'm in sweatpants and a bonnet. Okay, cool.
I almost put sweatpants under my dress, but I was like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So I tried. No makeup though. It was just a full floor-length gown, no full face.
As it should be.
But natural. I tell you, natural. Exactly. Thank you. I tried. I'll tell you what. Somebody who I don't know if it's natural. I don't really care if it is or is not. But Tiana Taylor and that body, girl. Oh my God.
It's really not fair. We spend a lot of time talking about like, Sierra, drop the prayer for Russell. Baby, I don't give a fuck about that prayer for Russell, respectfully. Drop the routine. I probably won't do it, but drop the workout routine, okay? From the Fade video specifically. I've talked about the Fade video no less than 3 times on this podcast. Drop the routine. Tiana, please.
Please.
Again, I probably won't do it, but at least let me know because maybe it's doable. Maybe it's possible.
I mean, I don't know, because that I don't. The level of commitment, I just know I'm not going to do it. I know.
No, I won't.
But I'm gonna do my best to at least
I might
look
try.
at her as respectfully as I can, because oh my God, if she. For those who are just joining us, if y'all don't know, we are married, yes. But I feel like if we both saw, yeah, we're not married to each other.
But I have a husband
in marriages, and I think collectively all four of us would agree if Teyana Taylor walked in and was like, "Huh?" We'd be like, "Uh-huh," and that's it, and that's fine. That's fine. I loved her cascading feathers. I loved the very sheer panel on her belly. I thought it was just awesome. What did you like about it?
I just thought, here's the thing, people were like, oh, compared to her other looks, this is so blah, like during this award season. And I could see why people might think that, but this is the Oscars, and I think you have to come correct. And I felt that Teyana came correct. So I thought she looked great. I thought she looked incredible. I loved the feathers. I loved the jewelry. I was trying to pull up a picture really quick because, of course, I have it on my phone for reasons that we don't need to talk about. But the statement neck, just incredible. I was like, who was it? Because I had a bunch of best dress. She was in Chanel, which is great, and I liked that it was still sexy. Like, yes, it's not necessarily what you expect from Teyana Taylor, but it was, I think, again, and she was nominated. Like, it is. I think it was the dress that it needed to be for this occasion, for her being nominated, all of that, and she looked stunning. It was classy and sexy all at the same time. I loved the feathers. Her and someone else, Demi Moore, also really went there with the feathers, and I quite liked it. I don't like Demi Moore's as much because she literally looked like a bird, but
I was gonna say it wasn't my favorite. It wasn't my favorite,
but I liked the try. The I'm gonna try. She was like, I won my right. She won last year, right? She was like, I won my award, so now is that not true?
It's not, but it's okay because it's okay.
She was nominated last year. I thought she should have won. That's really what it was. That was like the one movie I saw. I was like, are we okay? Anyway, let's move on.
That was a good one. I didn't appreciate her plumage as much. I thought it actually obstructed her face just a little bit, but I liked it, and Teyana was giving almost like a little bit of like Josephine Baker to me, which I really liked.
The hair and it was just good, and her face wasn't like, obviously it was beat, but it wasn't like overdone. It just it really worked for me.
It was wonderful. Do you want to run through some of your other favorites?
Yes. So I loved Danielle Brooks in, I don't know how to say this, I think George's Chakra. She was giving legs, hips, body. It was like this like champagne number with a really, really high slit, and like it was almost structural a little bit on the slit. It was incredible. It was incredible. Coleman Domingo, always, he's been in Valentino most of the award season. He was in a red top or a red blazer with like cute little not feathers, it was like a fringe kind of like I just really liked it. I do wish it would have been like a fully colored suit, but he still killed it. And then for the like Vanity Fair's Oscar party, he had on like this pinstripe kind of like zoot suit number. It was like sparkles. I was very into it. I liked that look more than I liked his red carpet look, but Coleman Domingo never disappoints. Loved it. Shabuzi. Okay, it was black and white, but it was elevated. It was proportioned and tailored beautifully. And actually, I want to say this, everyone listening. We are at the age where I believe a good tailor does us all good. This is the Rod King in me speaking, my father. He loves a tailor. He loves working with he loves clothes. I love clothes. My entire life, he's worked with like a designer to tailor his things well. And so I've seen a lot of well-fitted suits on a man. And so you can tell when something is not, like Jacob Elordi, you looked great, but the suit was not tailored well. It wasn't. I'm sorry. Sadiq. It was, you know what? I mean, so we just,
it's just a little bunching. It's not.
you guys have a lot of money is the point.
Yeah.
And many of you are, have some sort of fashion house deal or whatever. So let's just consider that next time. Okay, that's it. I thought Shabuzi and Capilla was perfectly tailored. Other ones, McKenna Grace and Vera Wang. It was a beautiful pink bubblegum ball gown. She looked like Glinda. I didn't know who this girl was until I saw her. I was like, oh, okay. I will be watching you in things because she had a great personality on the red carpet. She was cute.
She's so cute.
She's very. So I'm cute. Like, and she's like 12. Like she's very young.
She's very young. She's fun to watch in a lot of different things. She's a good one. Keep going.
I'm trying to think who else did I say? Jennifer Goodwin. I didn't get what she was in, but she had like this sweepy, sheer floral thing that like really did it for me. I mean, like it was giving, sometimes people are like, oh, you shouldn't wear black to like a wedding or whatever. Like that feels like a dress that you could wear to a really, really upscale wedding, like a black tie wedding. It was really gorgeous. And she was like all like black and dark, and it was great. I loved it. Bella Thorne, also a lot of black on the red carpet this year. Also lots of black. It's like we were afraid of color. Bella Thorne normally looks like she is hungover, so
dirty. She looks
like she does normally not wash her legs typically. So for her to be, again, she went darker with the hair. She was in all black and Gucci. I literally need this for my closet. It was like this slinky, sheer black number with beading and like little more feathers on the sleeves. I love the Met Gala. It's the first Monday in May, which is also usually around my birthday. So this whole red carpet made me very excited. Not that Bella Thorne will probably be at that.
She probably will be. She
might. She might. I don't think it's limited, but does Beyonce get to decide that? I don't know. But I just I loved it. And I'm like, if you are going to be at the Met Gala, I'm very excited to see what you will be in, especially if you will be wearing Gucci, because Gucci, Valentino, and Chanel really killed it. They often do well, and they just were really doing great on this red carpet. The last two for me, Robert Downey Jr. and Valentino, it was an all green suit, also tailored very well. Yes. The jacket was a little big, but that's okay. He's older, so that's his excuse, I guess. But he looks
so how come he gets excused, but the other ones don't?
You know how like you have like not even a problematic fave, because I feel like he's redeemed himself at this point. I know he did blackface. I know, guys, but I feel
we look past that. It's
yes, but like. That's why, because he's a problematic fave of mine. I love him. He's my Tony Stark forever. Thank you for your service.
Fair.
He looks great in Valentino all green. It was stunning on him. Not a lot of suits, a lot of not necessarily well tailored suits, a lot of black suits, and so just to see someone in a different color was great. Thought the green was gorgeous. Also want that from my closet. And then finally Melissa McCarthy. Also want this for my. It was like this gorgeous, like skin tight hugging dress, again sheer black up top, lots of diamond and beading through the bodice. It was awesome.
Oh my God.
I did not love the hair. Her hair was like slicked back, and I was like, we could have put this like up, I feel, or like a little swoop,
a little swoop-a-doo.
I think we could have done that, but what do I know? I was on the couch.
I'm so surprised you liked her dress. I thought for sure you're gonna hate her dress.
I loved her dress. I loved it. Oh my God. I want an excuse to wear it somewhere. Like I thought she looked great. She's looked great all award season. There was also a dress that she was in, I think it was Christian Siriano, my favorite designer, who has like it was like a beaded chain down the center, and it was black. She's basically worn the same color all award season, like this like black and gold, black and beaded. I thought that was gorgeous as well. It's just nice to see her in, I think often Black women pretty easily wear like hip hug, like body hugging, even in a curvy body, like clothing. You don't always see curvier white women or non-Black women embracing their curves in that way and wearing stuff like that. So you don't often see her doing that on the red carpet. And so I think to see that was just, I'm like, yeah, girl, you look fine as fuck. You and your husband have been together 500 years. Like I love them, so they're so cute. And I just feel like they come out, they're like, yeah, we're still here. We got a dog or whatever, and then they like go back home. Like I'm into that.
Never see them again.
Like I'm really into that for them. And that was everyone. And if you're curious about these looks, I think I'm gonna do a cute little roundup for IG sometime this week. So I mean, I have them all
Yeah.
saved on my phone, so we might as
We'll definitely do like a roundup. I almost did it today, but I said no, let me just wait so we can like not I don't want to spoil it. I wanted to be able to talk through them
yes.
first. And to your point, like I feel like a lot of white women don't really, well, that's a sweeping generalization, but the hip hugging, the body hugging, I don't see that all the time. And I
Mm-hmm.
want more of it. That was actually one of the notes that I made is I don't like, and this is white, black across the board. I don't like that we keep putting our quote unquote like older women in these like giant shapeless dresses. Stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Yeah.
Like
What's going
show up,
on?
like show your arms, show some cleavage, show the neck, like show you don't have to hide your body away just under all of these like pounds of fabric. And they're beautiful
Yes.
pounds of fabric. Don't get me wrong. Like Sigourney Weaver's beaded number was gorgeous, but like it's
I did love
so
that as well.
demure, you know? It was beautiful, but it's like
it was
it's
beautiful.
so demure. You know,
Yes, it did give grandma.
Yeah, it gave like
a little bit.
yeah, it gives like what a rich woman in like Palm Springs would wear if she has people coming over to her salon. Like, girl, you don't have to dress. You are Sigourney Weaver. You don't have to cover yourself up completely. Now, if you want to, your body, your choice. Do your thing, but you
We
don't
support
have
it.
to. Be like
Right.
Goldie Hawn. Goldie Hawn had those arms out, honey, and no one
And
cares. Like,
often does.
it often does.
I
I
love
mess with her
her.
for that. I really do. I really do. Somebody else who was showing their body a little bit, Gwyneth Paltrow, who I'm gonna be honest with you, sometimes I'm a
You're
little
right.
bored by her red carpet looks. But when she was walking out to present and you could just see a sliver of cheek, a sliver of like the side boob, I was like, okay, Gwen.
Give
She
it
said
to us.
I was making out with Marty Supreme. You're not gonna cover me away. I like that. I liked it. She was
I'm
awesome.
I'm not dead, but like I'm still here.
Right,
Type
I'm
shit.
still here.
Like,
I'm still here.
and looking
Chase
great.
Infinity, baby girl. I
Beautiful color. Beautiful color.
beautiful color.
The lavender.
Wait, which absolutely beautiful. The ruffles, the way that the ruffle kind of came this way across, amazing. I actually really liked
in theory.
in theory. I actually really liked the braids. And it reminded me of Zendaya from like years ago.
When she wore locks it was locks, right?
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. I wanted a tiny bit more, but I think that she's just so pretty and so stunning and so like vibrant and young. Like it's fine. I'll do away with it. And then speaking of Zendaya, the way that this bitch can just show up in a bob and a beautiful just brown sweeping dress and is like, hey, I'm here. Just in case you forgot, I'm still the hottest thing
I'm
walking.
still that bitch. Yeah.
Hello.
All I have to do is get dressed. Like
right. And goodbye. Like, that's it.
Someone was like, Law Roach might be a good stylist, but like is Zendaya probably not the easiest client. Like
probably not.
I'm like honestly, yeah, she looks great no matter what. Chops all the hair off, has long hair, wears locks, like she looks good in all of it. And I've noticed a lot of white from her lately. I don't know if that's a nod to her maybe marriage, but I'm into it. I'm really into it. I'm into it. Another one where I really want to see what it gives at the Met Gala, because it's not going to
because you know what, with Beyonce being one of the chairs, I think that she'll show up this year. I think she will.
For sure. She has to.
I think she will.
You can leave Tom at home, respectfully. Nah, there's nothing wrong with Tom. We don't dislike.
Bring Tom.
It's just like it's not about him.
Bring Tom.
It's not about him.
He's gonna walk in separately. You know they don't do.
I want to see
you together.
Yeah, I want to see you next to Law with his 50-inch bust down. That's
okay.
That's what I want to see.
Because let's just talk about Law. I appreciate that he wants to do different things. You can just braid the hair back, Law. You can just sweep it up in a ponytail. You don't have to put these wigs. Aren't working for me.
The short wigs aren't working.
The short wigs are not working. I'm sorry. I love Law down. Did I see it? It
wasn't for me.
I don't want to see it again.
It wasn't for me. I also think just like having like we get it, you're all rich, so do you need something that like says Chanel on it? do you need something that clearly is like YSL or Gucci? Everyone is rich at this event. We
know.
Why are you carrying a Chanel clutch?
Like, bitch, we get
Oscars. Like, I just
don't do that.
Do I own a Chanel clutch? No, but I am not at the Oscars. I'm not on a red carpet. It's different. It's different. It makes me so mad. He always has to show us that he's rich. We get it.
We get it. You are Zendaya's best friend. We get it. And leave that house wig at home. Leave that house wig at home. That is the wig that you put on when you are cleaning. Yeah, when you wake up on a Saturday and you turn on Kirk Franklin and the Family and God's Property or whatever the name of that choir was, and you're cleaning, you don't wear that wig to the Oscars. I'm sorry. And let me just stop. Let me stop, because I don't. In the case that I ever meet Law, I still want him to style me. So let me just stop.
Oh yes, I'm available. Oh my god, that for sure. Although,
okay.
I'll leave it.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it worse.
Right. Let me stop, because I put my foot. I'd be staying eating my 10 toes. Okay. Shall we jump into the actual show?
Let's
do it.
I'm looking at my notes. I mean, so let's just start at the top. Conan, what is it? His like, he's hosted a lot. I'm not even going to say what number it is, because I don't know. It doesn't really matter. He's hosted a lot. As the chat says, beautiful gowns.
Yeah.
Beautiful gowns, gorgeous gowns. I chuckled during the opening monologue.
Okay.
It was a tad too long.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. This is how I know I'm a bitch, because like when I love a comedian, and I love I both love and don't love when a comedian's like, oh damn, that didn't hit, and you can like see it in their face, or they like say it, and that happened a lot.
Yeah,
like he was like, oh, that one didn't hit, and he like didn't know what to do. Like he thought he would have 30 seconds for laughter or claps, and it was silent. He was like, oh,
it was so awkward.
And then you have Jimmy Kimmel come in like halfway through the thing and like do one mic drop about like CBS and like a roaring applause. I'm like, ooh, that's tough.
Ouch, babes. Ouch.
Yikes.
And the thing is, I think that is part of Conan's comedy, right? It's like, that didn't land. Whatever. Like, but you can't do that it's different when it's on your show, but if you're doing it on a live event where like there's a room full of people who didn't choose to necessarily have you as their hosts, right? Like they didn't show up and get tickets for your specific show. Like I don't know. It's fine. I thought the whole opening bit, like him running through the Best Picture movies, like it was kind of funny, but for me it was really giving like MTV Movie Awards.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a ham-handed way to go through all the movies. Like I think I don't know, it's like it works, but we've all seen it so many times before, it doesn't fully work anymore for me.
Yeah. If you're gonna do it, I think you gotta do it really, really well. Like I liked the ending with like basically a remake on the scene from One Battle After Another.
Did you?
Like,
okay, yeah.
That worked for me, but like a lot of the other ones, I'm like, the sentimental value, like Dad one worked too. I just thought that I liked sentimental value, so I think just like in general, I was like, oh, okay, this is cute, sure, but
it was cute.
Yeah, it was. I'm like, damn, you don't even believe in what you're saying. That's just awkward.
Yeah,
you don't even believe in what you're saying.
I will say too, first of all, just in general. Okay, so let's pause for a second. So do we want to do like a couple minutes going back and forth about the awards, or about the show in general, and then kind of just jump into awards and kind of go back and forth, or how do we?
That's what I was thinking. Show in general, then awards.
Cool.
Sound good, chat?
Yeah, y'all like it? Sound off if you like it. Sound off if you don't.
If you don't, too bad.
Right. This is my podcast. Sorry. So here we go.
That's why no one likes me.
Okay, so let's do some more positives. I loved the setup of the stage. I thought exactly what they did with all of the moving set pieces. I thought the way that they had these huge towering images of everybody, like it just made it really interesting and really cool to watch. And I could imagine like being in that theater and just seeing everything kind of move and shift, and it could be really overwhelming, but I thought the way they set it up was really great. I thought the performances were also staged really well, even though just in general the production needed a little bit of work. Production needed some more rehearsal. Like playing,
it's like it didn't happen.
I'm saying,
what are we like during performances? We're zooming in at the wrong times. We can't see like it stuck out to me in a lot of places, but during the golden performance, it's like
oh yeah,
they have all these dancers doing this amazing like intricate flag, whatever the fuck I call like
yes, the flags,
yes, the church flags,
mimes.
but they had my church had the flags too. You know, we had the mimes anyway.
Okay.
Go to church if you know what we're talking about. And I'm like, why am all I seeing? I'm literally just seeing this, like what you guys are seeing on screen. And then a bitch in front of them with a mic. I'm not seeing the like grandiose. You have all these people on stage with all these flags. The song is called Golden.
And I'm seeing black.
Zoomed in. I'm seeing black. You're zoomed in. Like, what are we doing? I have a lot of people, and you know how I know it was bad, because people who aren't even in production or who don't even watch these shows often were also commenting on it online.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's never a good sign when people who don't even know the field of production and live events.
Yeah.
Listen, I've produced exactly like 2 things in my entire life, like outside of like YouTube lives. It's not fucking fun. It's stressful as fuck. I like that was like one of those things where you like do it in J school once, you're like, oh, this isn't for me. I won't be back here.
Yeah, I'm never doing this again.
Very, very hard. It's very stressful, and you can practice all you want. It doesn't matter. Like something always goes wrong, but often the things that go wrong, like you notice because you're in the business and you've done it 100 times.
Right.
You've got regular people noticing.
Honey, the seams were showing. Okay, the seams were really showing, and I really saw that with oh my goodness. I think when K-pop Demon Hunters won, not me turning off my light. It's a live stream. Shit. Oh gosh. When K-pop Demon Hunters won, and the second, I think, director went to go speak, and they started to retract the mic, and we didn't see it because they had cut to Conan, who's just laughing about the whole thing. And then he said, like, oh, they retracted the mic. Tacky. Millions of people are watching, and you don't have this
figured out. And I also I'm like, what are the rules here? Like, obviously there's screens for people who don't know. Like, there are screens that you can see that the people on stage can see that are like, wrap it up, 30 seconds, whatever the fuck. And maybe someone in like a Conan's ear or someone's ear, there are multiple ways for people to know that it's time for them to shut the fuck up. But it felt like it was inconsistent, because when you're awarding an award like the Golden Award, where there's 3 people who technically got the award, I feel like all 3 of them should get their 30 seconds or whatever. There was so much cutting off.
Oh my god!
But then we let like Michael B. Jordan speak forever, which I'm fine with. I'm not. That's not a complaint. That's not a complaint. But it's weird. I'm like, that's not fair. Like, it's everyone. This is like a once in a lifetime thing for everyone there, even the people who've been nominated 12 times. If they win the thing, like, let them speak. Who just pay the fine? Who cares? Go over. If people might turn it off, who cares? Like, you already sold the ad space. Like, who cares?
It's done.
I don't like that. Let people talk. We know I want people to talk.
Let the girls yap.
Let the girls yap. Like,
I agree with you. It's so rude. And it's really like, where are you trying to save that time or reinvest that time? Because you have these other bits that do not work. Like, for me, honestly, the bridesmaids bit didn't work. And it went on far too long. They didn't even have coordinating outfits. Y'all knew you were going to be standing next to each other, and you didn't even coordinate outfits. To me, it was just like, why are you taking up somebody's time? This is the pinnacle of their career, and you're taking up time to do other stuff like that.
For
like
what? And at first I was like, oh, it's probably a transition into something else, but it literally wasn't. Like,
it wasn't.
It was literally just a bit. I'm like, oh. And like the people in the audience that like Alino allegedly wrote the cards, they were like weren't in on the joke, so that wasn't really funny.
I'm really awkward.
We're spending the wrong time on the wrong thing. I would rather hear people's speeches personally, or like see the crowd, pan over the crowd. I want a little like, what are the girls eating? What are the snacks? Like,
right? Did you see Tiana Taylor, because she was sitting right in the front, she had that box of takeout next to her. There was an
No.
open box of takeout or something
Oh my
like
gosh.
sitting next to her feet. And then they kept panning by, and like the other two women next to her also had boxes of takeout. So like people are snacking. Like, what are they
Oh
having? Like,
wow.
what?
I
Yeah.
did see someone be like, "Oh, a behind the scenes snack box from the Oscars, girl." It was Raisinets, skinny pop. I think they still sold Raisinets. Raisinets,
Raisinets.
skinny pop,
Raisinets.
in like an aluminum water bottle.
Ooh.
I said, y'all, I would have been happier with a Happy Meal. McDonald's couldn't sponsor this.
That's why Will Smith slapped somebody, because he was hangry.
He was hangry.
Because you fed him fucking Raisinets, and he's a grown ass man.
It's all making sense. I watched that clip again today, and I was like, you know what? He was right.
Like, he was right.
I'm sorry. Do I condone violence? Like, no, but like, yeah. Like, Chris Rock has said enough shit where, like, even if it wasn't the G.I. Jane joke, like, it's for the other shit he said about Black women over the decades. Like, it's fine.
You know what?
That slap was the power of thousands of Black women who he has directed his jokes at for 2 decades. I think it's fine. And you know what? Who's been really fucking quiet since then? Chris Rock. So it worked.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. All I know is this. If I have filmed a movie over 1 to 2 years of my life, if I have worked my ass off, if I have done all of this campaigning and promoing and all this stuff, and I open that box and you got some fucking Raisinets, I'm fighting.
We're fighting.
I'm fighting. And then I'm gonna call Uber Eats to the theater.
To the mall.
To the mall.
Which is crazy to me. To the mall.
I love it. It's all so unserious. Oh my gosh. It's so fucking unserious.
I hate it for them. Like, I'm so sorry. I mean, it's not my fault, but I am sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All those hours for what?
There's kids in there.
Like, Hamnet was there. Well, baby,
what was he eating?
Taco Bell. Like,
right.
he wouldn't even nominate, so he just had to sit there. That's my if you're a child actor, you're probably like, I actually don't give a fuck about none of this.
Right.
There's no way. You're probably like, why? Can I go home?
Yeah, Mr. Beast is not here. I was promised that Mr. Beast would be here, and I don't see him anywhere. I want to go. I want to leave. Where is Miss Rachel? I don't see Miss Rachel. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Like, I won't be there. I won't be there next year.
No. How dare you? The last this town will ever see of me.
Fuck you.
Oh my god. Goodness. Speaking of Hamnet, should we roll into the awards?
Oh my gosh, yes. Do you? So I'm looking at my award notes and I'm like, I don't think I wrote down stuff for every award. So
I didn't.
Okay, good. Well, not good, but like,
yeah. We'll figure
this
is our show. This is our show. Why don't we start with I mean, the order of the actual show is kind of weird because they always start with best supporting actor and actress, and then they slingshot into like animated and the docs, and then they start doing like all of the behind the scenes, like editing and everything else. So we could just go by category if you want.
Okay. Well, the first one I took notes for was supporting actress. So
let's just do that.
It went to Amy Madigan.
Madigan.
Which I know you for Weapons, which you quite liked, right?
Movie. That was my favorite movie last year. Well, Sinners was my favorite. That was my second favorite.
I just liked like her makeup. Like, I don't know nothing about. She looked kooky, and I'm into that. Give it to a kooky old woman.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I'm real into it.
So do you know like anything about who she is?
No. I've never heard of this woman in my life.
I love this so much. She has been in this industry for like 40 years. She was in, somebody tell me, Angels in America, Field of Dreams, maybe both. But she's like one of those classic, I've been around, I've done my time. She's done some like really solid roles. And Zach Kreger the director of Weapons just really liked her and was like, "Hey, will you check this out?" And she was like, "Absolutely, this is gonna be fun," and ate that role. Like I didn't. It's a role I didn't even think somebody could eat like that, but she just crushed it. It's so good. I
Oh my
love that
gosh.
movie. It's so well done. Horror, really well done.
Oh my gosh. And I loved that I love a person who wins an award and is just excited as fuck. Like,
Hmm.
why, especially like, I mean, she seems old. I don't know how old she is, but it's like, why the fuck am I being humble? Like, no. And she was
Hmm.
like,
Hmm.
yes, I did this. Like,
Me.
I love a person like that. Like, and I can't remember if she thanked the other actresses in her category or not, but like, and it's not that I don't like when people do that, but it's just like, it's not about y'all
It's not about
respectfully.
you.
It's about me. Maybe I did this. Me and my creator made this happen. Like, I'm not thanking the other, unless I really mean it. I'm not thanking the other girly pops in my
Right.
category.
Sorry.
Sorry, I was better than you this year. Like, and she gave that energy, and I appreciated it. I think we need more women like that specifically, and more older women like that. And
Hmm.
she just,
Hmm.
what a way to start off
Beautiful.
the Oscars, like the
Yeah, I
awards portion, I suppose.
loved how she just got up there cackling. Like, I can't believe this. And you know, she's married to Ed Harris. Who's they both look so good. Like,
I
yeah,
didn't know that.
they've been married for like decades.
I love it, like just low key together. Again, ducked out the way. Melissa McCarthy and that man. I can't remember like
Yeah.
type of couple. I
Yeah,
love that for them.
love it. Oh my gosh, what's the next one? Did you watch supporting actor, or do you have notes for that
That
one?
I had costume. I do. We can go down to that one, but I had costume design and makeup. But does it
Okay,
make sense to go supporting actor?
let's
Supporting
just
actor.
yeah,
Supporting actor.
let's
Let's
just
jump
go
down,
the length of the order of the show. I'll pull up the order of the show as well.
baby. Yeah, pull that up. But for now, even if it's out of order, we're gonna go supporting actor. It went to Sean Penn for One Battle After Another, which you
Mm,
said was gonna happen. Which I'm actually glad that you said that was gonna happen because it prepared me for
yeah,
disappointment. Like,
yeah. I'm sorry.
I mean, here's the thing. Everyone in that movie acted their ass off. Like, it's not, and actually I will go ahead and say that about all specifically the best picture films that I saw. Like, I don't feel like I saw bad acting in any of those movies. Not really, to be honest. But it was disappointing that he didn't show up. Threads, I asked a genuine question to Threads. I was like, did he like have something to do, or like was
Girl,
Not Macaulay Culkin, child.
Macaulay Culkin. Was he home alone? Does a
Whatever
wet
that
bandit
man
get
is, his brother. I'm so sorry to that man. I just see him and I see Succession, and so I really can't take him seriously. But
Oh
I was
no.
like, oh, was Sean Penn like really busy, or was that man just being an asshole? And people were like, Sean Penn is fighting the war in Ukraine, you bitch.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
Oh,
okay.
I
I
saw
wasn't
that.
I wasn't aware. And not like, and the thing is, I still didn't believe it. And then the next day, there was a picture of Sean Penn and Zelensky. I'm like, oh, apparently they're homies.
They're homies. He was not on the front lines. So y'all
Yeah,
need
I
to
mean,
come up
yeah,
off my girl Brittany because
exactly.
he's not
The
on the front
girls were
lines.
talking like
So
he was taking bullets. I'm like,
I'm saying,
I don't think
like,
that's what happened.
let's chill. He has a very, very strong opinion and very strong values and beliefs, and he is over there acting on those beliefs, and great for him. But also, like, come up off of that because we didn't know. Like, he hasn't done. He also had. It's crazy to me that he hasn't done any campaigning for this role at all,
None.
and still got it. And like, good for
Yeah,
him because the
yeah.
performance was great. But like, he doesn't want to be there. He didn't want to be
He
there.
don't
And
want to
then,
be there.
but then he went to the Golden Globe. So like,
I would love to know. I don't know if he answers these types of questions, but I would love to know like the method to the madness.
yeah,
Like how you pick which one to go to versus the other. And Hollywood, which is so big on kissing the ring, essentially, especially when it comes to awards, how do you kind of get away with that? And still, because I think he swept with all the, like, I think he got supporting actor for all of them or almost all of them. So I just don't. I mean, I
just
understand why he
about
got the
yeah,
award, but I'm just like, huh, that's not
yeah.
usually how.
That's
I
not how
just
that
don't think that's not usually
goes.
how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because like yeah, I think Delroy got. I'm not even gonna misquote, but I'm pretty sure that he got the
He
Actors
got
Guild Award.
one. Yeah. There was
I'll
like a
check and
beautiful
see.
chart somewhere that I saw floating around. I was like, oh, this is really helpful. And also,
Yeah.
yeah, it does really predict how the Oscars are gonna go.
Mhm.
Like, you guys are right. Um, at this point in the night, so because obviously I had like threads open and like a little bit of Twitter open. And at this point in the night, a lot of my feeds were like, bitch, this is going to be a disappointing night. Personally, at that point, I was like, we're like 3 awards in.
Yeah.
I think it's too soon to tell. I mean, I think people really
Exactly.
wanted Woomy to get it. I think people really wanted Delroy to get it. I also
Mhm.
wanted Delroy to get. I don't know that I thought deserve is not the right word because this is not the right word.
Yeah.
Everyone's in that category because they did, and everyone is nominated for that category because they were the best in the game that in 2025. But I didn't see the award going to Delroy because yes, that scene in the car was pivotal. I think for people who have literally lived that, and I don't mean like old time Mississippi. I mean 2026 Black people who have lived that. I think his lines hit certain communities differently. And
Agreed.
it's not shocking to me that maybe it didn't hit the voting group of people who would have given this award out. So
Agreed.
I still had high hopes at that time.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think that's something we all, and we'll get into this too when we get into the best picture wins. I think that's something we all have to kind of account for. And shout out to Zach. I don't know if you're on this one, but shout out to our friend Zach that we talk about often, who is also a cinephile. But he reminded me that there are a ton of international voters in the Academy now. And
Mm.
our stories, the beautiful thing about Sinners is that it does have a lot of specific or specificities. It does have a lot that resonates with a very specific group, but with that then you kind of lose other people. So yeah, I think that Delroy,
Oh yeah,
for
we
a
will
lot
get
of
into
us,
this.
what do you say?
So yeah, we will get into
Yeah, we're gonna get into it, so yeah, let's keep going, why don't we do some of the design and editing ones?
Yes, so costume design and makeup. I mean, it's two different awards, but like we can just do them together. Those both went to Frankenstein, which I had predicted. So, spoiler alert, not even spoiler alert at this point. Baby, I loved Frankenstein. And I know I was like
Where's my horn? Wait a second. Because this girl,
Mary Shelley, I apologize.
you owe Mary Shelley the biggest apology because you were like,
I hated your book in 7th grade. I hated it in 7th grade. I'm sorry.
And now,
But baby,
and now,
let me get this man's name right. What's the nigga's name that did it? I'm sorry. The director,
Guillermo
Guillermo del
del
Toro.
Toro. Mm-hmm. No,
Baby,
what name were you reaching?
wow.
I didn't know which name you were. Okay. I was like, Jacob?
Him too. Have you ever seen A Finer Creature? Because I haven't. Jacob Elordi is like, if there's like a list of white men where I'm like, fuck yes, he is probably like, and he knows a handbag.
He does know a handbag.
He loves
He does know a
Bottega.
handbag.
I love Bottega. We have a lot in common.
Yeah.
Call me.
He gets along with Zendaya. Zendaya, you would love us. Yeah,
it's like, come on. It's just wow. It was a phenomenal movie, and I didn't think they would win any other awards. So I'm glad that they won for costume and makeup because Elizabeth's gowns were incredible. Oh, the gowns were incredible. The beautiful like lab that they created out in the castle or whatever the fuck, incredible. Even like when I'm getting my movies mixed up. When Victor, like his mom died, we see him like white and cream and bright colors when they're like playing games and shit together when his mom's alive, and then he's immediately in black. And even though it's so short and brief, like for a child, I think to like almost kind of like Wicked, like for those of you that don't know, like Elphaba is in black because she's essentially mourning her mother her entire life. Yeah. Yeah,
Go on. See, you just taught me
she's mourning
something.
her mother. She, like her father, like don't fuck with her, and then her father's not her father. Spoiler alert. But the governor's
Go
wife.
on, continue. I know
But
super
like,
good.
oh,
That's on me. I'm like, shit, what? Not to
oh
run
my
around here
god.
like Maury.
Well, that's crazy.
That's on me. That's not
He
on
is
you. That's on
not the
me.
father. Okay,
That's
that's
like where's
crazy.
I,
That is
Paul Maury Povich? Does
crazy.
he know that? Does he know he's not the
That
father?
is insane.
Wow.
Wow. But
Wow, I missed that.
yeah,
Okay,
my
anyway.
my notes when I was doing my watch on Frankenstein was like just again the victor as a child going to black after the death of his mother, that intentionality, and then like the headpieces and gowns of Elizabeth, especially when she's like surrounded by like regular townspeople, like when she's like out buying a book or whatever the fuck she's buying in the market. Everybody else is in like mud clothes, like it's raining, bitch. And
Yeah.
Elizabeth's like, y'all gonna see this gown. I don't know what to tell
Okay.
you. I'm getting this fit off. Like I just Victor's lab, Harlander's outfits, even just uh I, I was great. I was glad to see them win it. I get it. People were like, but Sinners.
Yeah, I get it. We get it. We get
We've seen
it.
it respectfully. We've seen a lot of like juke joint type outfits
Yeah.
in movies,
Yeah.
and I love Ruthie Carter. Okay, I love Ruth Carter. She was also very well dressed, beautiful red like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
sculptural gown. But yeah, I mean, I think Frankenstein was a no-brainer for makeup, costume, everything. I mean, come on, he
Yeah.
was a fucking
Yeah.
creature. Like he
Yeah. He was
was
unrecognizable.
a goddamn monster. Like, and then everyone around him was just dressed so well, and it was just yeah. So Mary Shelley, I'm sorry, Mr. Smith, my seventh grade English teacher, I'm sorry. I didn't
Oh,
see what you all saw. Okay, I see it now.
yeah.
I see it now.
Guillermo. Now you see the
Guillermo,
vision.
Guillermo, tens, tens, tens from me, babes. I don't care what them bitches
Okay.
are saying. Okay, you hold your head high.
So, Mr. Smith, your seventh grade English teacher, is somewhere punching air, like, I told her, it's a masterpiece. Like, oh my
She
God.
didn't get it. I'm like, well, I get it now. It only
You
took
were right.
20 years.
Right. You were right the whole time, sir. You were right the whole time. Okay. I do love that they got all the things that they got because I was a little worried. I honestly thought that he might be Jacob Elordi, and someone on Threads called him Jacob Elote, and it has not left me. Bless you. And I wish that I could like source or cite my sources, but thank you for whoever said that. But Jacob Elote, I honestly thought that he might have had a chance in the supporting actor one.
Me too.
But that's okay. I think overall, I think what we have to acknowledge is it was a really stacked year for movies, and I found this to be like a really enjoy. This is a non-alcoholic beverage that I'm having, just so you all know. Women's. All the
I'm
women's
drinking
and all the
water.
men's. Yeah, we're like, it was just a stacked year. Anyway, moving on.
What award is next?
Why don't we go to the animated and the docs and the shorts?
Oh, you got this, girl, because I ain't watched none of them. No. I watched K-pop and I watched. Listen, I like Zootopia. Fun fact about me: that Zootopia won. Zootopia and what's the little feelings movie? Inside Out.
Inside Out.
I don't think they were ever nominated. I don't know. I'll fact check that. Oh, okay. I would say they've been robbed. If not, those two animated movies really did something to me as a grown ass adult, crying in the theater, like
weeping. Over
the kids are like,
anxiety.
Fuck, what a weirdo. Keep living, bitch.
She's just a rabbit.
It gets worse.
Right. Oh my God. I think Zootopia won. I know Inside Out, either one or two, one of them won an Oscar. It might have been both. I actually haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters, which is crazy because I work around children. I know. That's what I hear. I do like Golden. Shout out to the Fitness Marshall and their channel because they have a wonderful little dance fitness routine to Golden, and I love it. I watch it all the time. It's great. It's such a great one. But I really liked what I saw, and I like the clips and the animation style. Mainly the animated shorts. What I thought, my pick was Butterfly or Papillon.
Mm-hmm.
which is about an Algerian swimmer. And it's a really beautiful story. It has this beautifully done, distinct animation style. It literally looks like a painting. It just looked like a painting come to life. It was beautiful. It looked like a Monet just moving, and it was like cut and woven over each other. It was gorgeous. And the one I on my notes I just put absolutely wrong choice because the girl who cried pearls. First of all, it's stop motion animation. To me, it's like if it's not all whatever, it's still animation, but it just didn't work for me, and I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. It was weird, like, puppets.
Stop motion like takes it. Yeah, that it was weird when they like showed it. I was like, oh, this looks like it looks weird. Yeah, it wasn't for me.
I don't like it.
And I also just like have a thing about puppets. I'm not into. Like, I just I can't even tell you why. It's just not fucking weird.
Yeah. Canada, I'm upset with you for that one. It just
and Canada gave us that.
Yeah, and Canada's usually cool. Like I've never been to Canada. I want to go. Please still welcome me, but also like don't ever do that again. Don't do that again. No shit like that again. I hate it.
I feel like stop motion too. That's like so much work. Maybe that's why they won. It's so much work. It shows how but like your craft.
That and sure, but the other like the paintings. Or at least making animation look like actual brushstrokes. You have to watch it. It is gorgeous. It's such a beautiful. I was moved to tears. Yeah, yeah. You know, and I cry. I cry a lot, but it moved me to tears. So that was that. I didn't see any of the short documentaries or the long documentaries because there was just a lot to watch. But I will say I really like Kamal Nanjiani and his presenting bit. Did you see that? When Conan, first of all, Conan,
trying to remember what he did.
Well, Conan, like, was like, yeah, he's got the body of a Marvel character, but he like has the voice of a collector. And he was like, that was really mean.
It was weird. Yeah, it was. Oh, that's right. Yes, it was like a weird backhanded compliment.
Yeah,
and it's like, interesting because he speaks in not in detail, but he speaks about how he is like not often looked at as like a sex symbol, basically, you know, or like belittled. I don't know if he's used the word belittled, but like the point is he's spoken about this and written about this like in his work. And so for then it to be a joke on stage,
I'm saying, like, don't do that. Don't do that to him. It's so mean. So mean. And like, why wouldn't you clear that with him first? Like,
because he understands comedy, he understands jokes, like it. You know,
he's very funny. So
give him a heads up.
Gosh. So anyway, but I really liked him, and the fact that there was a tie. Can we talk about the tie?
Girl, that is not a thing. Like, it's not a thing. How?
You just lied. You lied.
How? Because I want to know how. I like all 98 years there's no tiebreaker. Y'all haven't figured that one out.
It's the first one in like 13 years. But I guess it happens because it's ranked choice voting. Yeah,
but like you talking about, okay, so if ranked choice voting and we're like voting for an elected official, they just both win. Like, you know, there has to be a tiebreaker.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
Y'all not gonna talk about millennials always want participation trophies, and y'all can't figure out a tiebreaker for the Oscars. It's not realistic.
Come on, babe.
I also love how people were like, does this mean the best picture's gonna be a tie? I'm like, no, you know them niggas not gonna allow
that to happen.
even if it was a tie, they're not allowing that to happen. They're like, that would be why. So we can have Moonlight and fucking La La Land again, and they're both on the goddamn variety. I have never I will never get over that.
No, ever. That was awful. That
was bullshit.
It makes me sweat.
Barry Jenkins is sharing a fucking cover with La La Land for what?
Yeah, for what? For what?
Moonlight won. Ain't no motherfucking tie, bitch. Shut up. That was just bullshit. I was so angry. I was like, this don't even a tie.
A tie. It wasn't a tie. It wasn't a tie. It was that this year was a tie. The other one was just Warren Beatty.
No, yeah, the other one was just bullshit. But they're both bullshit because there's not a tie at the end. It's just A tiebreaker.
Brittany does not accept.
I don't accept. My husband's in the comments like, tiebreaker? Yeah, a tiebreaker. Figure it out.
Just have them duel, have them fight with
a
the
live
Oscars.
battle, or like give everyone paddles in the we literally find it out live. Baby, we can make this so messy. Hire me, y'all need. What do y'all need? I don't even know what position that is, but I'm available.
Put me on production, okay?
Put me on production. Okay? I will give y'all it. It might not make no sense, but it'll be entertaining.
It'll be so much fun. Please. I'd be running snacks up and down the aisles. I got you. Leo, what do you need? Right. You want some pirate's booty? I can bring it. It's fine. I have you. Like, it's fine. Timothy, you need another juice box? Another grape? Okay, I got you. Like, please hire us because we can do it.
We're available. Ushers.
Okay, we're here. We can set the vibes. I just love how Kamal was like, everybody calm down. I'm not joking. Calm down. It's real.
It's a real tiebreaker.
Gosh, that's so
that
good.
Shit ain't never happened before. Well, I mean, it has, but it hasn't, as far as I'm concerned.
You're saying it has, but it shouldn't.
It's not. Yeah, saying. It's like it's not. Fix it. You all got 2 years before for the 100th Oscars. Fix it. I don't even know who's in charge, but fix it.
Yeah, okay? Get it together.
Get in the room and fix it.
Get on your Zoom, as the girls say. Get on your Zoom. Oh my gosh. Okay. Does anyone need a quick pause, a quick break before we keep going? Anyone in the chat? You need a moment? This is like, we do this in the classroom. Hands up.
Can
hands
go.
Up, signal.
Y'all can
signal.
Like
1, 2, if you need. Yeah. Like, I'd like a snack. Like, what do you need? We all good? Can we keep going?
In my class. I'm great.
Right. No. Just clean up behind yourselves.
So. Make sure you're eating, hydrating. Do your homework.
Right. Do your homework. If I have any students here, which I shouldn't, get off here and go do your homework. Let's see. What should we do next? You want to do?
What was next?
We could talk performances.
Yeah. Go. Yeah. My notes are all out of order. Performances. I really only have one thing to say, and that is for Sinners, for the Sinners cast, Misty Copeland to come out of retirement with don't get me to lying, I was gonna say a broken hip, but I don't think that's what happened.
Not broken no more. It's healed. It's titanium.
with a yes, with a fixed hip, but like 3 or 4 months after. Like, who heals that fast? I mean, no athletes, I guess. But like, for them to bring, I didn't think they could bring, like, when they announced, like, oh, they're gonna, Sinners cast performing with all these people. I'm like, okay, obviously they're gonna do the scene, but like, it's not gonna be it's not gonna be like, y'all gonna do this. Oh, no, it was the scene. It was incredible. A hip replacement. Yes, that's what she had. Thank you.
Yeah.
It was wow. Like, I'm getting chills even now, like, thinking about it again. It's just, it was so. How did y'all do that?
How did you do it? How did you
like Miles can't like? Oh my god. I want to see more of him. I want someone to just write something for him, and he needs to sing. It doesn't even necessarily need to be a musical, but it needs to be something where like the character sings for some reason, but like not in an annoying way. You know what I mean? Like a real movie, like Sinners.
Like actually, like I want like a movie. I want a movie about him as like a musician almost, or something like that. Like, just give him some reason to sing more. Like, I love listening to that guy sing.
Yes. I mean, just so talented. Like, wow. Incredible. Like, I have no word. It was just so good. It was just so good. If they want to just like take that on the road, like those 5 minutes, I'll watch it.
Just do it again.
I'll pay for it.
Over and over. Like, what I will say, I did think there was a little meat left on the bone. And again, it's production's fault. It's not anyone else's fault, because I felt like you couldn't fully hear everybody. Like, I couldn't really hear Brittany Howard
at all.
I saw her, but I couldn't really hear her. And I thought they needed to pull back when everybody was on the stage, because you couldn't fully see them. And that bothered me. But otherwise, I was like, okay, it was good. Also, I wish it were longer. Like, I just wanted it to
Yeah.
be like, oh, like let us sit in that for a second.
Right.
But
In the film, I feel like it literally stopped time. And I know that was
yeah,
part of the effect, like the panning and the slowdown, but like I literally felt like time stopped. And so I know that's harder to do live, but I think I was expecting some of that. And another production note was like, yes, the like hearing things was off. Again, we are not sound engineers. Like we should not be able to point that out is how I feel,
right,
even if it is fucked up. So that's how
right.
fucked up it was.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is like they weren't, I don't know how many different camera angles they had, but they weren't, it's like they didn't know the blocking of it because like some of the like ancestral like dancers with like the face and like traditional dress and stuff, like it was almost like blurry, it felt.
Yeah.
And I don't think that was intentional.
Yeah.
And so and you know what, yeah, so
What happened? Wait.
someone in the chat said, why was Shabuzi there?
Like Shabuzi.
Well, you know what? I too saw Shabuzi. I said, why is he there?
Yeah, really I did too. I was confused. I was confused.
Know, girl. I don't know that this is, why are you here? And I don't remember. I mean, maybe his name was in the roundup. I don't remember seeing it. But
no.
It is, I feel like I'm sure he had a mic in his hand, but I feel like he didn't have a mic. It literally felt, you know what it felt like? It felt like at the VMAs when Alicia Keys and Jay-Z are singing and Lil Mama walks on stage
standing there.
Like, that's what Shabuzi gave. I said, huh. Okay.
All right.
Why was he there?
Yeah. And we couldn't hear him. We couldn't
hear him.
Couldn't hear him just to see
the lighting. That's another production. The lighting there. I was like, all these motherfucking black people on stage. Y'all should have figured that out.
I'm saying it was too warm. I think they were trying to make it look or above like the same warmth of the scene. Yeah. But like it's different. It's different. It's gonna translate differently. So just like somebody in the comments said, like I also hope it was very vivid and beautiful for the people who were actually there. All in all the performers did incredible. So I'll give them that. Just production. Just step to the front because we gotta talk. We gotta talk.
Y'all got a whole year to get it together.
2.
And again, 2 years for 100th anniversary because I know y'all gonna go big for that. Mm-hmm. So hire the best. Also bring that. I feel like there's usually a black man that reads the names and things or whatever, like the announcements in and out.
Like, oh yeah,
right.
Like the
like the God voice.
Yeah, the God voice. The God voice.
Bring him back. I mean, I don't know if he's passed or, but there are other black men with love voices. Like bring them back. I mean, it was fine, but it I don't know. I just like a dark, deep voiced man. I actually love a dark man. Yes. Yes. I love a dark man. Not the point. I just
yeah.
Bring it back. Y'all got time. Y'all got time. These are notes.
Again, I agree. Call us. We're here. Let's keep going. Let's see. Okay, so that was the song performance. So even though I Lied to You did not win the Oscar, which I thought that was locked. I was very surprised that Golden got it. But again, it's been a good year, so I'm glad they got it. Should we go into, these are some of the tough ones, like casting.
Casting, which was a new award this year. Who did it go to?
It went to
the girl was it for One Battle After Another?
Cassandra. Oh my gosh, hold on.
Kulukundis?
Yeah, Kulukundis.
Kulukundis. Girl, that speech was chaotic. Yeah. That speech was so, I'm like, oh, you a regular person for real. Yeah. Because what?
See, there was no chill.
Baby, what?
At all.
I do like this is a new category. I'm excited to see how this like grows more. It's really cool. And I loved, again, the social media chatter of how many people were like, wow, I didn't even know that there were actual casting people. I'm like, yes, this is cool. I love a thing that like is introduced and an audience learns. Like, I think it's great. I loved the New York Times did some reporting about this new award, like leading up to the Oscars, and it was just a really great, enjoyable, teachable moment. I imagine it'll stick around. I mean, they haven't added a category in like a lot of years, I feel like, since I was like born.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so they don't do it often. I think this was a
Right.
really, really good one to do. And I loved the way the actors who were cast got to like give the casting, they all got their flowers. I don't know if they'll do that every year. I don't know if that was just because it was the first year for this award, but I quite liked that.
Yeah, I agree. I love a good, let's bring the people who are behind the scenes to the forefront and just show everybody what they can do, because casting is so important. I actually thought Marty Supreme was going to take this one, believe it or not.
That was, yeah, why?
Well, I thought because they were able to find just so many seemingly random people and put them to such oh no, is there a ghost?
No, my dog's whining.
Oh, I was like, oh, we gotta leave. We
The
shut it
ancestors are
down. We're
here.
leaving.
No, it's okay. I sage my house regularly. Only the good ancestors are here.
That's so real. That's so real. I'm sorry not to call it out. No.
It's okay.
I just thought they did such a good job like pulling random people together and making it work on screen, like having Mr. Wonderful, Odessa Azion, like so many good people that they just threw together, and they're really, I don't know, Marty Supreme was really entertaining to me.
Girl,
and they did a great job with it.
You know what? Wait, oh, that's not who won. I was like, it was as chaotic as the winner, but that's not. No,
Yeah,
the movie was chaotic as well.
AF.
I said, oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm on a tea break right now. I think I actually would have really enjoyed it if I were high. That's my take. I'm like, oh, this is nuts. I love it.
Yeah, like what's happening?
Like, I also love how everyone's calling Timothy not by his name. They're calling him like
I know
Salamander and things. I'm like, okay, Tony Childs.
Tony Childs. Oh my god. Do you think that the roasting of him just like went a little too far?
Do I ever think the roasting of a white man goes too far?
Oh.
Am I really the person to be asking? I don't. I think I didn't hear all of them. Like the first one, I was like, "Oh, great, whack him! Yeah, whack him again." They're like, I heard like the first two, but then like I did see online people kept saying like, "Oh, they got him on." And I was like, I was not even paying attention at a certain point. I also did not like the people being like, "Oh, Misty showed up to show him." Don't you ever?
Yeah, no, that's not.
Don't you ever make one of the most decorated and accomplished Black ballet dancers, whatever, about a 30-something white man. Don't do that.
Right.
Don't do that. Misty Copeland was always going to be there, okay, with her hip replacement and all. That had nothing to do with that man. Was it a cherry on top? Sure.
Right.
But yeah, there was a lot of whacking going on, and I'm kind of surprised because I'm like, do y'all even give a fuck about opera and ballet?
I've never been to the opera. I mean, I love the ballet.
I really want to go. I do love the ballet. I've never been to. I want to go to the opera specifically here. Yeah, I feel like it's not really accessible.
I think I agree.
Says the person that debated embarrassing about for Beyonce, but that's different.
Says the woman who loves Bottega.
Yeah, right. That's different. Clearly,
that is different.
What I like to spend my money on.
But yeah, that's an investment of a different kind. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'll like go eventually. In my mind, it's like, oh, a client has tickets and they can't go. Like that feels like how I would get to go to the opera. It doesn't feel like something I would intentionally buy tickets for, but I see the greatness like for what it is, like the talent, the art, all of it. So it was weird. I think it was just like he's easy to dislike, to be honest.
Yeah.
He has a punchable face, so it's like just keep, you can't physically punch him, but you can like kind of punch down.
Yeah. I get you. I kind of agree. I felt like, okay, we've had it by like the third or fourth joke was like, all right, we all get it. I think his statement was like a little taken out of context. I think that he does still care. I think he was just like, I don't want to do that. Not that I'm making excuses for him, but it was just like, okay, we've heard this joke so many times. Like, let's move on. for me. It
Yeah.
wasn't funny because it was not unoriginal, but I get it. Best adapted and original screenplay. I think this is the most. I think this is the point of the night where things got a little divisive or a little hairy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, depending on who you were rooting for.
I want to go see. I'm pulling up because I'm like, who else was in adapted screenplay? So it was Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Bad After Another, and Train Dreams. Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm. Told
So
you, stacked. It was stacked this year.
half the best film, best picture category. Obviously, maybe not obviously, but One Bad After Another took it. It made me want to read the book.
Yeah.
And then
Violence.
and then I asked Threads, like, if the book maybe sheds more light, that would make me appreciate One Bad After Another. If you all have listened to our season finale episode of season 1, I did not like One Battle After Another. It was not cinematography great, acting fantastic, movie plot not for me. And so I just wondered if reading the book would make me appreciate it more. And people were like, no, it's a very loose adaptation, girl. Like,
Yeah.
just go ahead and hate that movie. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Okay, cool. Cool, great, thanks.
Permission to hate granted.
Thanks, guys. I mean, I would have, we know I would have loved to see it go to Frankenstein. I also just would have loved Begonia to get anything because it was just so
Yeah.
fucking weird that it's like, give that girl something.
Give her something. Something.
And then I like didn't even realize that Jesse Plemons got completely shut out.
Completely. And that was really a shame because he put his all into that role. He was amazing.
He can play a weird ass, creepy ass, racist ass character. I don't even know who he is in real life because he just be playing those characters. So he plays those characters. I'm like, wow. Like, some people like a Timothy Salamander. I'm like, well, I don't know who you are because you give nothing in real life. So are you Marty Supreme? Are you the nigga in Dune? Are you what's the man from Call Me by Your Name? Are you any of the? I don't know. But Jesse Plemons, I'm like, damn, you might be crazy, an incel, racist. Like, I don't know.
We don't know.
I am so in your character in the movie. Like, so yeah, very much a shame that he got nothing. Like, not even like, damn, not even a head nod. Like,
I'm saying.
It was. That's okay. He'll be back with another weird something. Literally in a year.
He will. I'm sure. I can't. Right, I'm sure. Like, I can't remember if he has an Oscar or not. I'm sorry that I didn't research that, but he will definitely be one that, like, he's gonna sweep, especially in his older age. I'm sure he'll have a bunch of them. Yeah, really sad that Begonia didn't get anything. I will say that I did appreciate. I was really upset with Paul Thomas Anderson. Some of my notes, I'm glad that we're never gonna publish these notes because I was like scathing. I was seething in some of these notes. But I will say that Paul Thomas Anderson really seemed to appreciate how much that, I don't know, that big of a win. Like, he really seemed to genuinely be touched by it. So for that, I'll allow it. It's fine.
I will say that, yeah, with that win, it felt like he didn't think he was going to win it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can tell when people, like, I don't think it's based on, like, whether they pull out a paper to read or not. Some people are just nervous. I think it's just, it's something about that acceptance speech. I was like, oh, you really didn't think he was going to win this.
Mm-hmm. And he just kept looking at it like, oh, wow. Like, that's.
Yeah. And it wasn't his first one, was it?
I think it was. Yeah, it was his first one. Because it was his first one because Cassandra, oh my gosh, the casting director won right before and was like, oh, I got an Oscar before you, just as a joke.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bitch, that's rude.
I know. Yeah.
You got Oscar because of me.
Like, right. When your friend just won't stop roasting you, like, girl, stop.
Yes, back to Jesse Plemons real quick. He received an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his role as George Burbank in The Power of the Dog.
Oh yes, that dumbass movie.
Paltrow? Or no, it was with Kirsten Dunst, the other wife.
Kirsten Dunst, his wife.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's his wife. That's his bae.
I always get them confused. I don't know why, but because they're not the same at all. Not even on some they look alike. It's just like my brain. It's like, oh,
Gwyneth Paltrow
and Kirsten. They're not even the
oh
same
fair
age bracket. Like I
Mm-mm.
just,
At all
I
at
don't
all.
know why it's like that, but it is.
Oh, Keith
Yeah,
David.
I mean, I will say, and I mean, well, I can say it here. I can say it for Best Picture. I think when I don't understand a movie or a piece of art or music, sometimes I look for. Oh yeah, he nomination. Thank you. I look
Your chat,
for.
thank you.
On Zoom. You like see the chat.
Yes, like this is wonderful. You're helping us.
I do look for the award or the winner in their speech to maybe say something, or in the post interviews to say something that gives me more insight onto why they made this film. I don't think we got that from Paul Thomas Anderson. So that was frustrating for me as a viewer who didn't like the film, and I'm just like really looking for understanding.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's also like, ugh, should artists have to explain their art? Like, I don't want to explain my shit, you know? So, uh,
I
yeah.
get you. I know you've been asking, like, since you saw it, you've been saying, like, is this a satire? Is it not? And I had to kind of pose that question to some friends, and I feel like ultimately, and it's on me because I think I told you, like, it's a satire. I don't think it's actually a satire. I
Everyone
think
told me
there's
it was a
satirical
satire.
elements.
The internet
I
told me it
feel
was a
like
satire.
okay, so it's not my
They
fault.
yelled
Okay,
at
good.
me.
They really do yell at you a lot. Y'all have to stop yelling at my friend on the
I also
internet. You
talk
have
way too
to.
fucking much on Threads. Like, I'm like, I have 3 followers. How do these people keep finding me? Like,
You're just that
stop
good.
finding me.
You're just like tell them next time you want to hate, just listen to the podcast so we can and
Yeah, this is
then
a podcast. If you
just
want my full breakdown, and that's the thing, they be demanding my. I'm like, that's true. Next time, but you want to you demand my opinion, baby. I yap
right.
for 2 hours every 2 weeks. Here you go, bitch. Give
Oh,
me a
bitch,
listen.
leave me alone. Gosh, we give us all that engagement.
I'm sorry, I
I don't
completely cut
even.
you off.
It's fine. I don't. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. I just think that, yeah, it. I'm glad that they won. It. I'm always glad when people win for things that they write, especially when it seems like they put so much into it. I know he's been working on that movie for like 14 years, so I get it. Good for you.
Just
Moving on. So enough about one battle after another. Let's get into some of the ones that we really love. Why are you laughing at me?
that's what took you. That took you 14 years.
Well, I think it's like off and on. It's like I work on this, I work on something
I
else, a
know.
little sprinkling,
Listen,
and you
listen.
just don't care.
I have unfinished novels. I have half started screenplay. Listen, I'm for chat viewers, listeners. I'm a writer. I'm an artist. I'm very sensitive about my shit. I understand writing things and it not being well received or people hating you, doxing you, all of those things. I've literally been there. But baby, on the world's largest stage, 14 years for that. Anyway,
You know, and all viewers, listeners, I'm not a writer. I have ADHD, so I have a whole bucket of unfinished crafts over there. So like, I kind of get it too. You know, like I understand. He put a lot into it.
he did. He worked
Moving on
hard.
to
I can't take
original.
it away. He worked hard. Beautiful
Moving on to
gowns.
original, right? Beautiful gowns, original screenplays that will last years and years to come. This was our first big win of the night.
For Sinners.
Oh, Sinners took
That was
it.
so happy.
God, the way the whole room just erupted. Give them all their things. Give them all their fucking things. And the guitar braided into the hair.
And the like treble or whatever.
Oh,
I said, who the brainer?
I'm
Tag
saying. You know what? You give us your takes. I'm gonna look up her name because we have it. I have it saved.
The braider. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, Ryan Coogler has cornrows and he had a guitar cornrowed into the side of his head and also like a treble clef tied braided into the back of his head. Like, are you
it was incredible.
Are you crazy? That's so cool. Like, that's so cool. But yes, I literally let out a sigh of relief when they won this award. I also didn't realize that Coogler wrote it completely by himself because
wow.
Paul Thomas Anderson won with someone else. I'm sorry to that person, and I'm not
Oh.
remembering their name. But that probably really sucks. Actually, let me actually. I don't want to be like that. Oh no, it just says written by. But I swear there was another name next to it. I was like, wow, he wrote it by himself. Anyway, the point is, I didn't realize that Sinners he wrote it all by himself. And it's not that
Yeah.
like, oh, people don't normally write. Yes, it's a good mix of people writing screenplays by themselves or in like a duo or trio. That's
Mhm.
pretty common, but I just think, God, your mind,
Your
like
mind.
all. Am I
Your
that surprised?
mind.
No, but I'm also like, wow, your mind all by yourself. Like that's. I keep saying all by yourself. Like I don't mean it like paternalistically, but it's just like,
Yeah,
again,
it's
I am a writer, so I sit and I think about that movie, and I'm like, how the fuck
yeah,
did you do that? How did you sit and do that? Like
such an incredible, rich piece of work.
so rich. I just yeah.
And you
Ryan
finished it.
Coogler
You
is
sat and
and,
finished it.
and you
I don't know what that
finished
feels
it.
like. I truly don't.
Like
I truly don't.
incredible. It was yeah. I wow. Wow. Well deserved. Happy to see it. Good. Tens all
Yeah.
around.
His mind is something to be revered,
It's
truly.
not real. Like, if in case you, I mean, I think people are familiar with Ryan Coogler, but like, he gave us Fruitvale Station, which is so good. I don't think everyone will understand this, but it's so good. I could literally only watch it once. Like, it. Oh my god, that ending, heavy. I've never. I stayed up all night, like reading reviews, reading like takes, how he made it. Like that was my introduction to Ryan Coogler. Fun
Same.
fact, after I got laid off from my first job,
Oh God.
2015. Yes. Fun.
It's so awful. Oh no, Brittany, where'd you go? Well, you know what? While we're taking a quick break here, I'm going to tell you about our non-ad advertisement. So if you're liking what you're seeing here on our live stream, if you love what you're listening to, then please share the word. Tell some other people about us because we have a non-ad advertisement segment. So hey, Brittany is back. She's back for
Hello,
the
I'm
third
back. I'm
time.
sorry I got too excited and hit my thing.
You're all good. I was just telling them about our non-ad ads. So sometimes we will share the word on the street when we have a product or something that we really love, and we just want to share it with you. So we don't really have a non-ad ad planned for this one, but you can take a look at it next time. We have an
I thought you
episode.
was, I'm like, oh, what you promoting?
Nope. I was just like, while you're gone, I'm gonna tell them about our non-ad advertisement. So if you have a business or a product or website or something that you want us to shout out, then please send us an email at goodhometrainingpod@gmail for the hookup. And if you have any friends with deep pockets, then please also send them to our email so you can hook us up. Okay.
Yay.
Now that you're back, do you want to talk about, let's see, let's get through, we're almost at the end. Do we want to skip over best director because I think it made both of us angry? Do we want to get into like lead actor?
Yeah, because here's the thing: when we talk about best picture, all the notes will all be the same. So
Exactly. Why don't we do this?
We had talked about original song already. Yeah.
So what if we just say this? So final notes on our best director and best picture on One Battle After Another, and then we can just cruise into the lead actress and lead actor.
Oh, you wanna? Okay, so we end on a high note.
Yeah, so we end on some good home training. Okay.
Yeah, that's
that
a great
okay?
idea. Yeah, no,
Okay.
that's a good idea. Because otherwise, I would
Okay.
be yes. Okay, so so I'm trying to get all of them.
So
Both
for best,
go ahead.
you go.
Both for best director, or whatever, directing, and for best picture went to one battle after another. Here's what I wrote. I don't want white people telling stories like this during a political climate like this one. I don't. Um, I also don't like, back to what I was saying earlier, when they kind of can't defend the story that they chose to tell to the press. I don't I don't tend to believe art is subjective and not everything is for everyone. I do understand that. I can accept that this was not a film for me. Like as soon as the film ended, I was like, oh, that shit not for me. It wasn't for me. It wasn't great. Um, but I am still trying to decide like if I care about kind of the lack of acknowledgement or response of the critique, and if that's a creator's job to like explain their art more. Cause I think in most instances I would be like, no. Like if I write a novel and it's New York Times bestseller, like I don't, and you didn't get it or you didn't like it, you just didn't get it and you didn't like it. That's
Yeah.
okay. New
Yeah.
York Times said I was good, baby, so it don't fucking matter. But I literally think like I think this movie could have been made in like a 2010, the exact same movie, and I still would have hated it, but I wouldn't have expected a level of like statement and explanation from Paul Thomas Anderson that I do in 2026. Okay,
Okay.
because you have a movie in a roundabout way about the revolution. You make Perfidia a sellout. You also make her a very clear Jezebel stereotype, which I'm sick of fucking seeing. You give her like 20-ish minutes and then she's a fucking rat and we never see her again. We don't know what the fuck happened to her. And then the rest of the movie is her child, her biracial child, basically trying not to get killed by a white supremacist who wants to kill her so he can be a white supremacist with his friends. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. It's
that
a tough hang.
in 2026, 2025.
You cut out. Say it again, because it was a great point. Nope, you cut out again. I can't hear you. Can anyone hear her?
What? It's
There
like
you go.
people.
She's back.
People.
It's the government trying to intercept. You know,
They're like,
it was the
bitch,
Christmas
shut
Adventurers Club. Like, don't talk about it.
like,
They're trying to shut you down.
up.
Trying to shut you down. It's Sean Penn. Stay in your lane, Sean. Go
It
on.
is, and Paul Thomas Anderson. I just don't think you can make a film like that in 2025,
Fair.
2026, and think that you don't have to explain your art. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You do. You do. You do. And he clearly wasn't maybe prepared for that, and so that is almost more disappointing for me.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I know in his speech he said that the movie is supposed to be not really I can't remember if he said apology outright, but basically this is supposed to be like for my kids, like I'm sorry that this is the world that we're leaving you.
He did say that.
And I get that now that I have seen the movie, and I've seen it twice. And I understand where he's coming from with that. I think you're correct, he has gotten some very direct questions about like specifically the portrayal of Black women in the film or just the portrayal of the revolution in the film, and he's kind of like danced around it a little bit. And I think earlier on in the season he was probably doing that so as to not affect voting chances.
Yes.
Which, like, okay, because immediately after the Oscars then he kind of spoke on it a little bit more. And I get what you're saying. It's not that you don't have to, it's not that we're asking every artist to explain their art, but like you said, sometimes having that context is really, really important. And I think it's the really responsible way to handle certain topics if you are going to make art about them.
Yeah.
I'll just say it in that way. Yeah.
And it's not lost on me that like, and it's not like, oh no, Black women liked this movie, only white people like this movie, but like overwhelmingly the Black people in my life didn't like the movie and the white people in my life did like the movie. I think that says something. I think we need to ask ourselves, and it's not that the Black people are wrong or the white people are wrong or whoever else who did or didn't like it is wrong or right. It's just like I think we need to ask ourselves why a group of people who saw themselves represented in a film, it might not have landed with them. And that's both like maybe his work and our work to figure out, but I also think really my beef is with the Academy because they only seem to recognize Black characters specifically. 7 Black people have won awards and like 3 or 4 Black films in finger quotes have won like the big prize. And overwhelmingly when that type of award happens, it's because they fit a stereotype that a predominantly white audience can handle. Training Day with Denzel Washington, he was like a thug basically. Monsters Ball, Haley. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's
Holly
okay.
Berry. I'm
It's
so sorry
been a
to
day.
her.
Go on.
Halle Berry was a slut, basically. Like, sorry to like over like short version. TLDR. 12 Years a Slave. Slavery. Like Green Book. It was really a white man somehow saving a black man. Okay. Like, or we get biopics like King Richard, which I thought was phenomenal. It gave Will Smith his first Oscar. We loved that, which is great because he's never going to be in that room again.
Oh,
And then of course Ray, which was
Jamie Foxx.
yeah, Jamie
Ray
Foxx. I'm like,
Charles
what's the
and
man's
Jamie
name?
Foxx. Yep.
Jamie Foxx. So those are biopics, but it's like it feels like this message again from this is on the Academy. This is not on Paul Thomas Anderson. It feels like this silent kind of message of like, know your role in place. We want to be inclusive, but only if it looks like this. And I just don't love that. Obviously,
Yeah.
like that and again, art is subjective. To me, Sinners was a better movie. To me, I identified more with the black characters in Sinners. My family hails from Mississippi. I live in Chicago. There was so much to personally love about that film. And I think because it wasn't how the Academy wants to see black folks, or even the commentary that the Academy is willing to accept about white folks, it wasn't good enough for the top award. And I think that's bullshit. I think there needs to be some conversations amongst themselves, because I ain't got nothing to do with me, about how to fix that. Because like this is it's damning. Like it's not just this year. Like they do this a lot. Like that's why I
Yeah.
wanted to name all those films, because it's like it's a problem. It's a problem. And it it goes back to a conversation we were having several episodes ago. Like, should we, as people of color, as marginalized people, care about these awards? I mean, I think yes. Like I said, I'm a writer. I want to be a New York Times bestseller. I want this podcast to blow up on the charts. I would love the opportunity to be a Pulitzer or write a screenplay and be on this stage one day. And I
Yeah.
don't want to do it in a sellout ass fashion. I'm not writing no motherfucking one battle after another. I'm much more
Yeah.
likely to write a Sinners. I'm much more likely to be a part of a writer's room that's like a Wakanda Forever than I am one battle after another. And I just want that to be recognized at the highest level as real art. Not because it's not real art if it isn't recognized, but because it literally deserves that sort of recognition. It
Mhm.
deserves that sort of dissecting and understanding, and it's just an entry point into honestly hard conversations you can have
Yeah.
them around art.
Yeah.
So I just want Academy do better. I mean, I know y'all not
Yeah.
listening, but if you are, like, do better. Do
It's
better.
deserve. I get you. I think what I'm hearing from you is like it's deserving of nuance. Like we are
Yes.
also deserving of nuance, and that to me is a really big takeaway from watching One Battle. Is there's so much happening in that world, and it really zooms in on the personal, like family battles. It's zooming out on the revolutionary battles of society. It's kind of really chaotic and going like even Lockjaw, Sean Penn's character, like how he's battling with himself because he really wants to like be in this in group that he identifies with for some crazy reason. Like there's a lot of nuance that is shown in that film, and it's a very complicated film. And even the characters themselves, like I know you mentioned how Perfidia is a like the Jezebel kind of stereotype, and I actually I didn't see her as that necessarily. I think that she uses her sexuality in a really complicated way, and I think that was a little bit why, or one of the reasons why she's been getting some of the awards, because I think they, I mean, I don't know, I don't know the psychology behind all of these voting bodies, but I think that what I saw in her character was a little bit more of that nuance. Like she has postpartum depression. She is this young person who wants to be at the front of this thing, but yet she doesn't fully know how to be at the front of it the right way. And then she sells her friends out, and it's really, really complicated. And I think Tiana Taylor did a great job portraying that. And I think I just, to your point, want more films that do that for us. I want more films that allow us to have that nuance, that complicated life and lived experience, and show that on screen. And I think a lot of the criticism for this movie is valid, and I give it as well. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know exactly where I land with it. I want more. I want more of that. And I think that's why we were pulling behind Sinners so much. For me at least. That's one of the
Mm-hmm.
reasons why it was so resonant, because those characters aren't perfect. Like they did still stole things, right? Like,
Yeah.
they didn't really treat the women, they abandoned the women that they had in their lives. Like they're
Yeah.
not perfect.
They're literally all sinners. I think that's also
Exactly.
the amazing thing
Exactly.
about that film. Like, yeah.
you know? And I can just resonate with, like, even Preacher Boy. Like there's this thing that I really want to do, but there's this thing that I'm being driven towards, and it's just more of that, please. More of that, please. Like allow more of that to be at the forefront. And I think that's also the issue with us having, I mean, maybe not the issue, but with the voting body being so big, and I know that the Oscars and the Academy have pushed to have a lot more diversity in the Academy itself over the past few years, and maybe we need even a little bit more of it, and more people who actually have experience with diverse communities, so that opens the door for more diverse types of storytelling to truly be accepted and celebrated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've just
moving.
always Oh, sorry. This is
No,
the
go
last thing
for
I'll say. I
it.
think
Yeah,
we
go
want to
for
move on.
it.
I guess I'm realizing as you were talking, I'm like, my ethos as a writer and creator is to like write what I know. So it's not that I wouldn't write like, I don't know, a white character or an Asian character or something like that, but I would, have sensitivity readers or a more diverse writers room or, whatever is necessary to make sure I'm doing right by a character. And so I think that's the other thing I want to see. Like I want more
Yes.
people to write what they know, because we
Yeah.
all have really great stories to tell, and not everyone's a storyteller, maybe in the way that Paul Thomas Anderson is. But I just, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I agree. I agree 100%. The last thing I was gonna move to before we end on such a super high note, lead actress. Should we talk about that?
yes, yeah. Actually, before we go to lead
Jesse.
actors, can we
Oh
just
yeah.
name that Autumn made history with
Mm.
her cinematography win?
Yes. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Yes, that's
Like,
huge.
I
Yes.
was looking at my notes and I was like, oh wait, this happened, this happened, this happened. Um, I just want to name it. Like, she made history. I think the first woman
The
to
first
win for
woman.
cinematography. Her
Mm-hmm.
child got to be there. I
Ryan.
love that. Like, we went to grab him. Like, I think that's incredible. And every time I see a woman, I think particularly a woman of color in a high place like that, there's just a part of me. This is probably just me being negative. There's a part of me that's like, damn, you endured so. Everyone on that stage endured so much to get there. Let's be clear. Even the nepo babies, you still got to do the work,
You
in
have to
my
be good.
opinion. You still have
You
to be
still have to be
good.
good.
Like, and so everyone endured something to get on that stage or in that room. But there's something I think about being a woman and then being a woman of color, being othered kind of doubly, being a mother, where the things that she had to endure to even get into cinematography, that is overwhelmingly male, and then to win this award, I mean,
Beautiful moment.
yeah,
Absolutely
awesome,
beautiful moment. Yeah.
awesome.
I don't think it's being negative at all. I say speak to it because it's the truth. It's the truth. And her kid is not that baby looks young. Like, yeah. And that was also one of my favorite moments of the night. Like she's calling listeners, readers, if you don't know what we're talking about, when
Readers,
Autumn, oh, what it readers, women's.
women's.
Y'all know who you are. Trainers of all types who are listening and watching. Trainers, homies, whoever. Autumn Archipod, I think is her last name. She calls out for her son. She goes up to win her award. She calls out for her son, Aiden. She's like, Aiden, like looking out for you. And you just hear a voice like, he's right here. And it's Ryan Coogler running down the
With
aisle with
H.
her kid, with a child. Just
What?
like,
Like, I got him.
yeah, like I found him just so he could see his mom win. Like that's incredible. That's so incredible.
It's so cool. And
So I
I'm
love
glad he was
that.
just even he was there. Like, so often you hear
Yeah.
people win and they're like, go to bed if you're up watching. Like, God, to get
Right.
to be it. And then as a kid, you probably don't know what you're like, whatever. Okay, mom won an award, cool. But
Right.
like, that's awesome to see that, to literally witness history, and then his mom is history. I think that's so cool. Like, Yeah. So I just want to
I
call
was
that out.
I do kind of wish that we. Thank you so much for bringing that up too, because I was gonna breeze right past it. I kind of wish that we had video of like the moment he scooped him up. Like I just envisioned him playing with the kid from Hamlet, and he's like, I was just playing Uno," like what, and just gets swept up by
Too
Ryan
bad.
Coogler. Like,
Let's go.
let's
Fuck the
go.
popcorn.
Right, let's
Like,
move. Your mom won. Let's go. Like so cute. Gosh. Other moms who won.
oh
This
yeah.
woman,
Yes.
Jessie
Jessie Buckley.
Buckley. Jessie motherfucking Buckley.
It
Girl.
it wasn't even close.
Yeah.
Respectfully, it wasn't even close. It shouldn't have been, at least. I mean, I don't actually know, but it shouldn't have been. Like
that, and I love Emma Stone. We love Emma Stone around here.
yes, we do.
But Jessie, I mean, I honestly thought she had a chance, but Jessie, we knew she was gonna take it.
I assumed it was Emma when I watched Bugonia, and then when I watched Hamnet last week, I was like, girl, she ate you up. Like,
Yeah, sorry.
like I'm like, yeah, no, it's not happening for you, Emma.
Yeah.
It was just, she was great. She was great. And I'm not even, I'm like, damn, am I a mom? Did I lose my child? Like,
me too.
I mean, and at all parts when she was giving birth in the motherfucking woods, when she was trying to save the other child, the woman, the girl that she thought was dying, and then it's Hamnet.
Bait and switch.
Yeah, when she's watching Williams play, like,
oh my gosh.
Hamlet, like, I'm just like, I'm there. Like,
really, yeah,
like,
I was there.
Captivated. I was captivated by her performance. Like, wow.
Stunning.
And you know what I love about Jessie Buckley is, like, she don't ever look like the character she plays, and so it really and I actually want to know if this is like a PR, like an intentional PR choice. Like, she came in with that Chanel color blocked dress, she had a short blonde pixie moment, she didn't look nothing like that damn, like, Agnes
at all. And
I'm Agnes, like, is Agnes. This intentional? Because it happens a lot. Like, when I look, I'm like, I'm sure I've seen this woman in other things, and I look her up and I'm like, oh, she don't never look the same. Ever.
She be shape-shifting. She shapeshifts.
Oh, like, she is kind of like, is it Michelle Williams? The white Michelle Williams? I think she's also can be like a bit of a shapeshifter, but she always looks the same, like normal, like her little blonde pixie. But when she's in things, she doesn't always look the same. But I love how, like, she never looks like any character that she plays, and so it almost like drives home her acting skills even more for me, because I'm like, oh, you're literally not this person, but you are this person. You are Agnes. You did lose your son.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I believe it, because when she was like, yeah, all the moms, I was like, oh shit, that's right, she lost her oh wait, she didn't lose her baby. Agnes lost her baby.
Yes, but she has a child, like,
she does.
The newest baby, I think. A newish.
Yeah, she like just popped that thing out, like, I think a couple months ago.
Everybody pregnant.
Like a year ago.
Haley, Woomney, everybody. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah. I was like,
all the famous people pregnant.
Readers, hold on. Slow down.
Y'all be the first to know, but never like the second to know. But man, my parents are
my non-ad advertisements for like pull-ups.
Birth control, actually. Yaz is great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she did a great job. Well deserved.
Amazing. When she was like kind of busting it down, she was holding that tree and she was doing this kind of like like giving birth. I was there. I was worried for her.
I was also
so worried.
Yes.
Like, I was.
You know,
crying.
Not that I thought it would be close, but I did also.
Hold on, I lost you again. Oh, is she back?
Riverside
live
hates
recording.
Me.
Nope, we're still handling it better than Conan, so let's keep going.
But I also, what I was saying is, I also watched Sung Blue like around the Christmas time. I think whenever it came out, because I like Kate Hudson, and I guess I didn't realize she was nominated in this category, but that was a great role to see, a more like serious role, a more like mature role to see her in, that I quite enjoyed. I think if it wasn't Jessie, it was Emma, but I do just want to call it that I quite liked Kate in that movie. I also like Wolverine, so that's not the man's name, but
Hugh Jackman.
I'm like, I
Fair.
cannot remember
That's
his name.
fair.
Hugh Jackman, yes.
That's
Yes.
fair. That's okay. You don't have to remember.
He
He
is
knows who he
Wolverine.
is. It's okay. He's also the greatest showman. It's fine.
Yes.
Wonderful. Should we get to our probably not even probably our favorite moment of the night?
Favorite moment of the night. Actor in a lead role.
Oh, I didn't know he had
Michael
it.
B. Jordan.
First of all, congratulations to you, because you
Congratulations.
have been campaigning from him really all year. This has like been your man, so you
My
have the
man.
floor.
My man. I loved his speech. They didn't cut him off. I feel like he went for a full 3 minutes. I love that he brings his mama to everything. His mama's so cute. Like, I love that that he brings his mama to everything. I also love that we finally got a young Black man alongside the 5 other Black lead actors. I think Sidney Poitier might have been the youngest beyond them, but like Denzel was like older. Maybe not. No, I'm like, okay, bitch, old. Y'all know what I mean. Denzel, Will Smith, Forrest Whitaker, they were not as young as Michael B. Jordan currently is. Although Michael B. Jordan has been in the game, like not necessarily just as long, because obviously their ages are different, but has been in the game for a very long time. Don't forget, he was on soap operas, y'all.
Yeah.
And the reason I know that is because my grandma used to watch him. I'd be like, who's this cute little boy with dreads? He used to have dreads, but that's a callback. Like, he had like the locks back in the day. He was fine then too.
On All My Children.
Yes, like
on the stories.
I just like, I like that he named, like, they're not ancestors because they're still living, but I like that he named. Beyonce does this well too. I just love a person that names. The phrase that we say a lot, like in the church circles, or like, we stand on the shoulders of giants, and we all do. And so I like that he took the time to name those living giants. And I know they already won, but like, they've already won their Oscar, but I just think to give them their flowers again is really great. And to include Halle Berry in that is really great. Like, you think this award show has been going on for 98 years and there's 6 of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, some of that, there's 6 of them, you could be like, oh, because they haven't really been nominated. But I also think like that shows like how many movies maybe with Black male leads and Black female leads also just like haven't been made. I think it's kind of twofold. And so to name that and be able to count them on only 6 fingers is crazy. And then I'm really, really, really glad that he won for a role that 2 roles really that felt so fully formed, realistic and relatable. Again, like I said earlier, we're often shoved into roles that maybe the white gaze can understand. And Sinners and the Smokestack Twins were absolutely not that. And they were also incredibly imperfect. And I think but imperfect in a way that wasn't stereotypical. Like, you know, like a Denzel in Training Day. Like, I just like that we got that. It was great. It was so good. And to see him in so many things, I can't remember if he's been nominated before, but like, I've loved him in everything from like his like stupid rom-com movies to like, I loved him as Killmonger, like in all the Creeds.
All the Creeds.
and as Oscar Grant in Fruitvale Station, like, I've just loved him in everything that he's played. And so to see him get his shine is awesome.
Yeah, I agree. And I don't think that people should aspire to be humble. I think some people could stand to have a little bit more humility in their day-to-day lives, but that's a different episode. But I love that he has this genuine sense of humility almost. Not even humility, but he seems like, I want to be careful with my words because I don't think that he needs to show so much gratitude, but you can really tell that it's meaningful for him, right? You can really tell when he said like, you all pour into me, you believe in me, you root for me, like that means
Baby,
something.
he thanked us.
He thanked us.
He thanked us. He said, thank you guys. Like, the fans. Baby, as far as I'm concerned, he said Brittany Denise King. Okay. I was in that number.
When he said the people who saw it for one time, twice, 3 times, 4 times. It was like, me, Michael, stop it.
How did you
People are gonna be
know?
jealous. Like, oh my god. Yes, that was us. Like, yeah, it's like he just has an awareness. I will say an awareness of everything that goes into being who he now is. And I thought that was so cool to see. Honestly, like the look on his face. There's a when they do the whole like tiled pictures of everybody, like as they're waiting for the winner to be announced. Sorry, this ADHD is jumping out. And you see the look on his face. It's almost like he's preparing for it not to be him. It's like, I already know they're going to keep this camera on me because everybody, it's been back and forth between me and Leo, whoever. And he's got that face like, it's not going to be me and I'm going to be okay. Because we are always taught you have to smile through it. You have to show decorum. You have to work literally twice as hard. Right? I'm almost going to get choked up. And the relief and the disbelief in his face when he wins is just like, to me, it almost means more than an award. Like seeing that as a young, because I still think I'm young, as a young Black person. Thank you. Thank you. Who is like trying to be something, you identify with that. And we've already identified so much with the movie, but just that one moment, I was like, damn, I kind of know what that looks like. Because everyone says we always have to lose with grace. We always have to still lose with this gratitude. And the fact that he was prepared to do that and then actually won and was like, wait a second, it's me. Like, and now I get to step into my greatness. Like that's going to be one of my favorite moments. 100%. Like of any award show for years.
And to take his time too. And he's done this throughout the entire award season as he's won. He's always taken his time to like take it in for himself first, it seems, and then go to his mom, of course, and then go up. I like that too, because in the pandemonium of it all, again, where I think as Black people expected to act a certain way even when we do win. And so to be like, I'm going to take I'm literally going to count to 5 and take this in. Because then it's going to be cameras and interviews and whatever. It's going to be about everyone else, honestly, for a while. I think is really great. Like, I feel like that's a man that like has a therapist.
Yes. You're doing the healing work.
Like, he just seems very well regulated during this award season. And that, I know we like have to be that, but I don't know. I don't know. It's not lost on me is the point. Yeah.
I completely agree. Yeah. Even like not to dissect it with my counselor brain, but him standing up as he's giving his speech, and then he has that moment where he breaks and he's like, oh my gosh, and has to collect himself. Like so well regulated. Like everybody needs to watch that. That's how you keep your emotions in check. But even when you don't have to, Seriously. It was just amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I still think that Ryan Coogler should have won for best director or at least best editing. I'm not gonna, it's fine. Paul Thomas Anderson got it. It's fine. I'm not gonna be upset. I just think that the work that Ryan Coogler and the rest of that team put into making that look like what it looks like, the engineering behind the Halo camera, all of the stuff that went into it, like
the fact that we even know and care, like just even for educating the audience. There was a lot about this award season in general, like not just in Sinners, but I think Sinners almost led the charge on it, I would argue. Like there was so much, even like me understanding how like international films not necessarily are made, but how they get kind of breakthrough quote to America, like with a sentimental value and The Secret Agent. Like I just didn't know that stuff before, and this is before I decided to watch all 10 of these films to be a hater. Like it was just something about it was more accessible this year, and I think that is very much in part to Coogler and his team. And I guess the last thing I'll say about this is I loved also that well, really all of them, Ludwig, like really all of them, they got to win with a team that they have been working with for a very long time. Like Coogler found his team honestly on Fruitvale Station and found on Fruitvale Station on Creed and has really stuck with them. I love that. Like not on some no new friend shit. I think he was very intentional, but also on some no new friend shit. Like that is when I think about like the creative team that I want to build, that's exactly how I want to move. Like he is networking across and also like lifting as he climbs. Like he is not the only one getting awards. His people are getting and have been. It's not just this award season. Like for a decade, truly. Yeah, almost a
Yeah,
decade.
yeah,
And
yeah,
so that is the mark of a phenomenal leader, and not just a great creative. Obviously, he's a great writer. Obviously, he's a great creative, but he's also clearly a phenomenal leader. And I love
yeah.
how he loves his wife too.
He loves
Zinzi
Zinzi.
baby.
Love. I also like the name Zinzi. That's so cute.
Me
Uh,
too. My
I
fictional baby.
right. I think the last thing I will say is because we've already touched on Miles Caton. There's a photo that was taken, excuse me, at the Actor Awards, which I still want to call the SAG After Awards. And it's like it's taken from an angle where it's Delroy Lindo, Michael B. Jordan, and then Miles Caton. And
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really cool to see, hopefully, to see Miles Caton be swept up into that, right? And people on
Yes.
threads were like, oh, Vanity Fair or whoever, Hollywood Reporter, sorry, needs to do that panel and get like all the Oscar winners
Oh
sitting
my
down. I was like, it would be amazing, but then you also need to open it up and have like Miles Caton and have Damson Idris can be there. Like just bring in the new young
yes.
men too.
Yes.
Because you can see in Miles's face that it just means so much that he gets to have these guys as his mentors. And
Yeah.
we're just seeing such cool things, and I want to see more of
Yes.
that happen. So
Me too.
yeah.
It does feel like a great passing of the torch. Not even
Mm-hmm.
passing of the torch, but
Mm-hmm.
like when you do think Denzel, Forrest, Will, like they are a class and they're older, not like old decrepit, but they are older. And now there is a Michael B. Jordan, a Miles, a Damson Idris. Damson?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Whatever. Um, oh, and I can literally see his face. I'm not good at names. I'm good at faces.
Tyreek
But the point is,
from him. It doesn't matter. I'm throwing you off. It's okay.
no,
Finish.
no.
Like,
The point
no.
is there's a new. Now I'm looking it up. There is a new class of actors and actresses that yeah, I want to see them and I want to hear from them, not just on the stage, I suppose, or the on screen. And
Yeah.
so I would love to see that happen.
Same. All right. I think we've covered all of it. I think we did
We
it.
got it.
Wow. Holy shit. Hallelujah. Here we go.
What
Okay.
what a labor of love. Thank you guys for tuning in. If your friends did not tune in, this will be uploaded tomorrow-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's like up when
Mm-hmm.
you wake up. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna go eat my black people spaghetti and go to bed. But it will be uploaded sometime tomorrow, Thursday at the latest, so that share it with your friends. This is, I guess, officially the end of season 1. We want to grow. We'll be back for season 2. We want to grow. We're gonna take a little break in the meantime. We'll be online talking shit as always. Obviously, that never changes. My dog has been whining this entire time. I know you guys can't hear it, but it's crazy. So I'm gonna go see.
We're mothers.
I am a mother. Okay. I'm gonna go see what's going on with him. But thank you guys who watched, who tuned in, who have been listening all season. Thank you so much to our producer KC. You're the best. Thank
Yeah.
you to Devan for our music. Thank you to Ashley, my incredible co-host, who drunkenly asked me to do this a year ago, and now we're doing it. This is the most unreal and toughest creative endeavor I have ever done, and I've written several books, so
We're
this is
doing it.
hard, but it's been really, really fun and rewarding, and we've got the best team here. I mean, you guys can't see Casey on the screen, but we've got the best team here on the screen, so I'm really grateful. That's all for tonight. We will be back soon. But until then, when you go out into the world, remember who you are, remember where you're from, and y'all remember your good home training, child.
Please. Please. And go follow us on all the things.
Yes, at Good Home Training Pod on Threads and IG, and now YouTube.
We love it,
Yay!
baby.
Thank you guys so much. Bye.